Hello, my enchanted unicorn, and welcome to today's Pick-a-Rune reading about your love life. I am Andrea, and you are on Ask the Runes channel. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe for more readings like this. Now, you have 3 pile options right here, and I'm gonna show you a close-up with these pretty objects right here. Pile 1, here is a crystal slipper. Very pretty crystal slipper. Pile 2, here is a Chalcedonia for you, with very beautiful stripes here where it's cut. Earthy and pretty. And pile 3, a piece of white onyx. I want you to take a deep breath with me and select a pile. You can pause the video if you like, but for right now, I'ma get straight to the reading. See you there! So, my beautiful enchanted unicorn pile 1, if you chose this beautiful slipper right here, crystal slipper like Cinderella's, here is your love reading timeless. It doesn't matter when you see it, now or 10 years later than when I first posted it. So let's get right into it. We will look after the feelings that the person that you are thinking right now has for you and only you, and if you two will end up together. For the feelings, we have one main rune to determine his or hers feelings and a clarifier to bring us more detail, basically. So the first rune is Uruz but reversed, and the second one is Peort or Pert but upright, and that is very good. We will look at this a little bit later. This is actually the second time I filmed this because the first time my camera died and the video was compromised, so I'm actually quite familiar with your reading. And we have good news and bad news. The bad news that come with this reversed rune is that the person that you are asking about recently or right now has passed some really troubled waters. It really was taken aback by a series of events that shook his or her world upside down, and it bulversated this person. Maybe now, on a second thought that I actually think about this is very similar to pile 2, because I've just filmed pile 2. It was the pile that my camera died on and the pile that I begin filming again, and I can tell you that it's very similar to their message. So if you were attracted to pile 2, you can also watch it, because it's kind of a similar energy, in the sense that maybe, just maybe, you are the cause for this bulversation. Maybe you are the event that turned their world upside down. And actually, I didn't thought about this the first time I filmed, but now, on a second thought, it may be. Here we have a very straight to the point rune that says that you two will come together in the end. So now it makes perfect sense that you are actually that event that turned their life upside down. It can be actually a lot of things that shook this person to the ground, to the root so deeply, and took them aback so bad, but they have feelings for you, it's the point, and they will come forward with them, because this is what this rune says. It's kind of a secret that is going to be revealed, and the secret, because that's what we ask about, are their feelings, his or hers, and you will come together, and he or she is here to last, because this rune, it's the rune of long-lasting abundance. It's the abundance that comes to stay, that comes to last. So you two together will last, and it's something very, it talks very much about attraction, so there must be tons of chemistry between you two. And I also intuitively see this rune as two persons holding hands, you know, like this right here in the center are their hands, and they're holding hands, so you will come together definitely, and there will be some sparks there, I can tell. Now let's get to the oracle cards I have right here for you, because I like using runes with these beautiful oracle cards together. They blend so well together and I love them. They are angel cards, and they are in Romanian, but don't worry, I will translate them for you and everything will be just fine. Let me arrange them so you can see them better. Wait a second. Oh, perfect. Oh my god, I love this pile so much because you have no idea how much I love this glass slipper. I kept it since childhood and I totally love it. Okay, no more talking outside the subject. The first thing here. Here we have Archangel Uriel, and he says, your emotions are healing, allowing you to open up to a higher love. I will help you to get rid of the anger and unforgiveness in your heart and in your mind. So this is kind of more related to the person that you are asking about, and this made me think that he or she might be hurt, because this is what I read the first time I made this reading, and that was the conclusion I've got to then, and I just repeated it now. So he or she may have been through some ish that they now are healing with the help of Archangel Uriel. But I like what's next, because it says you are flying pretty high right now, which can threat others or make others feel threatened by you. But don't come down. Don't come down, because others will soon be inspired by your example. And then we have Crystal with keep your faith and hope, because at the horizon it's something new and positive, but it's still not seen yet. So this made me think the first time, and now I still think this, that you are the guiding light of this person. If you are the one that's hurting, which the first time I kind of thought that, but now on a second thought, I think it's more related about the person that you are asking about, because they are the one that we are asking about, and two, that will come forward to you with some sort of reveal. So I think that they are the one in pain, and you are the one that's kind of intimidating them and make them feel kind of threatened, but not so much threatened, but rather intimidated by you. But soon you become their inspiration, and soon you make them realize that there is hope, that there is this light at the end of the tunnel. And what do butterflies do around light? They are attracted by light. And that's basically how they've catched feelings for you, I guess. You are their inspiration. And this is so beautiful. And look at the colors of these cards. They're green like the heart chakra. And this beautiful pinkish purple with pink skies of sunset or maybe sunrise in the back. So this message, I think it applies to both of you, the person that you are asking about and yourself. You both have to believe in this, in you together. You have to believe that this person will come forward to you, and they have to believe that there is hope for them and that this is possible, which is very possible, because everything, it's just possible. Okay, believe me. Runes doesn't lie. Runes are very accurate. I know a lot of people see this and this may dim the accuracy of this reading a bit, but runes are in themselves very accurate. So Now let's get to the final good omen messages in this jar that I personalized myself a long time ago. I am an artist and I used this jar to take inspiration for when I didn't have such thing to draw. But now we are gonna repurpose it and get you some good omen messages, like signs that you might see before this person comes to talk to you, or I don't know, things that are relatable to you. Maybe some spirit guides come through to say hello. Come on, I want one more. That's it. That's one more. I like it. Look how pink they are. They are so pink. And the blue here, the blue here, the blue here symbolizes, and the blue here symbolizes this person's communication with you. So let's see. They're written also in Romanian, some of them, but no worry, I will translate for you. Here we have old wizards. This reminds me of the magician in tarot. Maybe you two are really old souls, and maybe this person really tries to manifest you. Maybe you really have a deep bond with this person on a soul level, and he really tries to manifest at least his courage to speak to you. But anyway, this person's feelings towards you will come to light. Oh yeah, will come to light, 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 light. It's just a matter of time and of kind of healing. Next one says architecture. Wow, and here we have some really beautiful architecture. That's amazing. Maybe you both are into architecture, like architects, or you enjoy seeing architecture or traveling in places with great architecture history, or you met him or her in a very historic architecture place. I mean, a place with lots of old architecture and historic architecture, like Greece, Italy, France, I don't know, countries like this with really old architecture. Next one says, oh, it says objects a la frumoasa și bestia, a la like in France, a la France, I don't know. And it means in style of, like, you know, the teapot or the clock. It's very, very, very enchanting, like, and this is an object like in Cinderella, and here we have Beauty and the Beast. So maybe you really enjoy those animated movies or animations, or your story may be in the end just like Cinderella or Beauty and the Beast, or you, I don't know, bound around some kind of discussion about those objects or those animations. Next one, wow, the writing has literally disappeared from this one. I cannot tell what the flop I written on it, so I'm gonna get you another one because it's not fair for you. It's not fair. Give me another two. Okay, two to make one for one. But actually, even if it's blank, that may actually mean something, like there are lots of unspoken words between you, like there's a lot of mystery, because this is also the rune of mystery. There's a lot of mystery around this person and unknown about what he feels for you, but he feels stuff, a lot of good stuff for you, but maybe he was more secluded in him or herself because he or she have been through some stuff. But here we have eyes. Maybe he or she has amazing eyes, like green or hazel or dark brown, as this angel here. And wolves. And wolves, my darling, beautiful, enchanted unicorn, are creatures that mate for life. And this is why I love wolves, because they're creatures that mate for life. So here we have a chance to be a lifelong partner. something that lasts like just like architecture, because architecture, we have monuments from like how many centuries ago, how many millennia ago, like 5,000 years ago, or something like that. Like, it's something very long lasting, as I've said. And here we have architecture and wolves, and everything ties together so beautifully. I absolutely love when it does this, and it's such a beautiful energy right here. Oh, and I've just noticed here is like a crystal. Well, it's plastic, but it's a crystal shoe. And here we have the angel crystal. This is absolutely amazing. I'm just blown away. It's such a beautiful energy. I'm so proud of you and happy for you. I hope you have an amazing month and week and day, and I hope to see you soon. If you like this and resonated to you, and if it happens, please let me know in the comments and give it a big thumbs up, because that would make my day too. Please subscribe and see you next time. Bye bye, kisses. Hello, my enchanted pal too. So let's see your reading, if the person that you thought about is in love with you, has feelings for you, and if you will end up together. The first rune right here shows us if he or she, the person, has feelings for you, with a little more detail, some nuance if you wish. And here we have the answer to the question if he or she will actually end up with you, or you will end up with them. So, the first rune, wow! We have hail, the rune of storm, this person right here. Oh, we talk about a person that is head over heels over you. You are the reason for this storm inside their heart, and they see you as kind of like the Queen of Pentacles in Tarot. You are this abundant, beautiful, rich being that stole their heart and started this whole storm inside them. They're so head over heels over you, and I'm excited to see if they will actually be with you. This is actually the second time I filmed this, because the first time my camera died. So actually I know the answers, but I'm excited alongside you to rediscover them. So we have here Manaz, or man, the rune of, well, man. So I think my guess is that you are questioning mainly about a man, not a woman, more specifically about a man. And this man over here is head over heel for you, and he wants to win you over. He wants so bad to win you over. And the first time I saw this rune, I wasn't sure, because it's kind of a neutral rune. It's not either good or bad, it's pretty much neutral. So I asked for some specification to clarify to myself and for you, my beautiful unicorn, if you will end up together, because the rune of man wasn't enough for me. So this is what came out. This is the happiest rune in all of the 24 runes. This is the rune of happy, if you want. It's the happiest happy rune of all happy runes. So you will definitely end up together, because with such a storm, it's like the tower in tarot, this rune right here. You literally took their world and shook it upside down. It's like phew, phew. And this man over here wants to make you all to himself. Now, let's see the oracle cards. I mean, I've already talked upon them, but the first time the video was deleted from my phone, because this is what my phone does when it dies. So we have Serena. Oh, don't worry that they are written in Romanian, because I have your back and I will translate them for you. Perfect. Now you can see them even better. And in this order, these ones right here, absolutely beautiful colors. I love the palette, and I love how in tune with this reading are with these pinks and lilacs and reds, and they are all about, I don't know if this person is some kind of boss, because this actually It's like this. Because this person is a person of power in any sort of situation. Here, this card, Serena, is the angel of abundance, of Belșug, it's called in Romanian. And it says like this: I'm the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need because God will find a way to recompensate your work. Have trust that this will happen. Mystique right here, the dark unicorn coming from dark to light, says be ready to take action at any time and don't take no as an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to occur. Absolutely beautiful energy. And the last, Athena, is the angel of, I feel her energy as the angel of bosses, of some sort of boss, chief, I don't know. And she says it's good to be strong, like powerful. You know how to be strong while you love, and this way you bring benefits to yourself and to others. So I think about this person that is some sort of a person of power, and this person of power that has extremely strong feelings to you, I feel it has some sort of a knight energy, because look at this unicorn. It's so straightforward and focused on action, and all of, wow, now I see it. The first time I filmed this, I didn't saw it, but this rune right here is also the rune of abundance. And these cards right here are especially, this one especially, are talking about abundance and a person of power that is able to provide. So I think that you and this person that's coming towards you with all these feelings, strong feelings, are very abundant persons, and I think that this person will come towards you after you receive some sort of money thing or something related to abundance, material abundance, I don't know. Especially money. I think especially money. This is a very straightforward, strong person, as I said. And I think that for you, especially, abundance and love really tie together. I think that this person is kind of the emperor, because this card right here has this energy, and the rune, the man. He is the man. He is the man. He is, this is like that flag on top of the mountain after you conquer it. You climbed all the way up the top, and then you put your flag on top. This is him putting his flag on everything, even on you, in a weird way. Okay, that sounded weird, but it's like he's very goal oriented. He doesn't take no for an answer. In his career, he's very loving, very gentle. It's like kind of like the King of Cups, very loving, but he doesn't take no for an answer. He's very ambitious and goal driven, and he wants you, and he will make you his. I pretty much, well, since you're here, I imagine that you feel the same for him, so I think that this will be a joyous moment for both of you. But yeah, he's this emperor, this King of Cups, very ambitious and abundant and monetarily stable, I guess. Wow, wonderful person. I'm so happy for you, pile 2. This is a magnificent guy that comes towards you. I must say guy, but Manaz, it's both a male and a female woman, so I feel like it's most a guy, but there is a slight chance that we here talk about a woman with a very masculine energy, because look at this unicorn. It has that drive, that masculine forward energy. So yeah, I've got you here some little, what are they called? Usually I take them out of this and I shuffle on camera, but this time, as I already said, my camera died, so I already have them out. Here we have peacocks, wolves. They're written in Romanian, most of them, so I'm gonna translate them to you. Koi fish, fantasy animals, and animals flying with umbrellas. Least but not least, toothless, like the black dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. That toothless. Well, I think Toothless and the wolves, especially, are very loyal animals. Toothless, it's a kind of dragon that mates for life, and the wolves also choose their mate for life. So I think that this person, it's very kind of peacock-like, very beautiful, very abundant, very loyal, and it's a bit of a show off in front of you. Maybe he really wants to let you know just how abundant and capable he is. Koi fish, this may be something that you see also right before he comes forward to tell you how he feels. Fantasy animals, well, both Toothless and this unicorn right here are fantasy animals, and they both are, well, black, but this makes me think that they're even more similar than they appear on a color level, because as I said, Toothless, it's the kind of animal that mates for life. So with this thing, it makes me feel that this unicorn right here, just like you, it's someone just like you that wants loyalty, that seeks loyalty, that it's just like you, and you want the same things. You are both fantasy animals, you are both unicorns, because I've just named you my enchanted unicorns at the beginning of the video, right? So you are my enchanted unicorns, and you, my enchanted unicorns, receive another enchanted unicorn, some really ambitious, goal-driven unicorn that really wants you and adores you, and you are the storm inside them. You really don't let them sleep at night. Wow. This right here on these little notes can be, I don't know, metaphoric symbols that I've just interpreted for you, but you can also see these kind of things to notice that you are on the right path, or there are some things that you really enjoy, like watching How to Train Your Dragon, or walking through a Japanese garden with koi fish, or maybe some are your spirit animals like wolves or peacocks, or I don't know. It can be even more personally related, but in big lines, that's the message for you, my beautiful pile 2. So yeah, I think this is the reading. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope it resonated for you, I hope it comes true for you, because it's such a beautiful energy, and I'm so happy that someone like this comes towards you. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe for more readings just like this about all kinds of stuff. And until next time, bye bye! Hello, my pile 3! I'm so glad I finally made it to your reading, because my phone died while I was filming pile 2 already, and the video was gone, it was compromised, and I never made it to your reading, so you are the pile that I'm first reading for right now on the camera. The other two I did the reading twice, so let's see. I'm so excited to see what happens in your love life. Here we have two runes that will tell us what this person feels towards you, and here is the answer to the big question: will we be together eventually? We will find that out. We will find that out. So first thing, the main rune, and well, I'm sure they came this way when I pulled them out of the pouch right here, but I moved these runes so much here that they eventually got on the wrong order. So this is the main rune and this is the clarifier. Let me just adjust this a bit. I don't know if this, I cannot remember, darn it, I cannot remember if this rune came like this or like this, because it means two totally different things, and I cannot remember that. Unfortunately, it's so unfortunate. But the main reason here is that you are protected either from somebody that talks bullshit, BS to you or about you and this person, or even that person, if it's the case that talks bullshit to you. You will help me discover if this rune comes like this or like this, because it's obvious if this person tells a lot of mean things to you and it's mean to you and confusing to you, it's obviously the case where this rune came like this and you are protected from them. But if that's not the case and this person is the sweetest towards you, then they will eventually come to tell you how they feel, because this is the mouth rune, the protection rune and the mouth rune. So they will eventually come and talk to you, because it's like this and it's like this, the mouth rune. Now, if you two will end up together, let's see. It's the horse. The horse means an action that it's not an action that will take you aback or that will surprise you very much. It's something that you see coming. So in either case, even if this rune is like this and this person will come to talk to you, you will kind of feel before that happens. You will feel it. And if the case was like this and they talk BS to you, then you will have the energy to move away from them. You will have the stamina to move away from them. Either case, this is something that you will see coming, that will not take you by surprise. But I don't want to leave you hanging like this with such neutral rune and this rune that I don't even remember if it came like this or not. So let me pick one more rune, one more clarifying rune for this situation right here, whether you end up together or no. Just give me a second. Okay, so I'm back. Unfortunately, I kind of see it as a no, and now I kind of see why this protection rune is here, because why would you be protected if there wasn't something that you have to be protected of or from? So I kind of think that this person is talking bullshit to you, and that it's better to prepare your horses, so to say, because this is the horse rune, as I said, and flow away from that person before you spill too much tears on them, because this is the water rune, but it's in reverse. It's not like, it's like any kind of cup, good cup card in tarot, but reversed. It's when it's upright, it's very cup energy, all the happy cups like energy, but when it's reversed, it's like sad cups, no cups.
Now that I'm editing, I see that we actually have two situations here. One is that if this person really talks BS to you, you are packing your things and want to move on from this person because he is really talking BS to you, and for some reason it's too self-protecting, or this person actually wants to move away from you after he really tried to hide his feelings for a long time, because he has feelings for you and it's not communicating them and it's in self-protecting mode. So I actually see two scenarios here. Either you or the other person want to move away from this situation. Yeah.
So the runes advice, especially because runes are great at giving advice, is for you to kind of prepare your horses and move away from this person. You are protected from all of his or hers BS, and you have the strength to move away. You really have the strength. And I kind of feel like you are not taken by surprise by me saying this either, because this is a decision that you are not making like on a rush. It's not something that takes you by surprise. Not even me saying this. You kind of already feel this. Runes are very straightforward. They take no BS, they don't sugarcoat anything, they're straight to the point, and very accurate, unfortunately or fortunately. So, kind of this is the situation, but I have some more advice cards for you right here, and we are gonna look at them. You have the most cards of all piles. The other piles have 3, you have 4, and they're in Romanian, but no worry, I have your back. I will translate them for you. It makes so much sense with what I've already told you. And these cards right here from angels, they're angel cards, as you can see. Here, let me translate first. We have Archangel Raphael, which is the Archangel of healing yourself and this situation. He says, I help you heal the physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer just like me. Then we have Adriana, I lead you to the answer of your prayers. I beg you listen and follow the steps that I communicate to you through your intuition, your thoughts, and your dreams. So this reading right here may be that answer that you was led towards, or again you already received a lot of confirmation about this person and its toxicity, and it's kind of the time to take action and move away. Because here we have Bridget, and it's a very uplifting and very fuzzy deck of cards, this one here. But Bridget, when I see it, it's kind of the only card that says to me a very straightforward no in this deck. And it says, good guarding keeps you safe, kind of, would be the translation, from the bad things, kind of. Look more profound at this situation before you go further towards it. And in the book, it says that some things have been hidden from you. This person about we are talking here, it's not sincere to you at all. And it's not a good fit for you at all. So it also says that it's not the only opportunity you'll ever have, if that's something that you say to yourself, but it's not true. That's not the case. It's not the only opportunity you will have. So you have to keep your guard up and move away.
Or they actually feel all this about you, and they feel like you would reject them, and they are actually really serious. And we talk about a very serious person with serious intentions about life and finding a bride or a husband, and they feel like you might laugh at them and reject them. If that's the case, that's how they feel about you, and that's the message about how they feel about you, not a message for you that you should walk away. But this is only the case in which we talk about the sweetest person alive, but you don't really know how they feel about you, and they're a bit confusing, and they kind of deny what they feel for you. That if this is the case, that's the message. But this is really a flaky person, and it confuses you and lies to you with lots of stuff. It may also lie about how they feel, yeah, but if that's the case, that's the message for you to walk away. There are two different scenarios here, and depends on how's the person towards you, basically. Only you can tell this. I can only perceive these two energies, but you are the one that has the details in these particular situations.
Here we have the angel of marriage, Daniel, and he says that he's with you right now. So what do you want more? You are really supported by this beautiful angel that wants wants you to be happy with someone honest that really deserves you. So I really think, and I said this when it was 333 like 4 3s on my phone, and now was 33344 on my phone. So what do you want more? Angels are really with you and are really helping you with this person, and I think it's time for you to really let all this BS behind. Now let's see some happy good omen messages for you from this jar that I made so I can draw inspiration for my drawings, because I'm an artist and I made it a long time ago, but now we repurpose it. Whoa, there are lots of messages for you. There was one more here. Reading time. Maybe you like reading. Some are in English, some are in Romanian, but no worries, I'm gonna translate them for you. Flying animals, like flying with umbrellas animals, like flying with umbrellas animals. Centaurs, like centauri, centaurs. Tinkerbell. It's a very fairy tale like jar with stuff in it, but it can also fall more pragmatic things if that was the case. So the fact that came out so fairy tale like things to you makes me think that you also deserve this kind of fairy tale life and story. You are worthy and deserving of such things. Fantasy animal. Wow, this is amazing. Next we have someone with dreads, like Rasta kind of people, dreads in his or her head, his or hers head. So maybe it's the person that we talk about here. Maybe you are like this. Maybe the person that you are meant to be with is someone like that. Maybe you watch a movie with a character like that and you finally get the final impulse to move on from this person. I don't know. It can speak to you in so many ways. The next one is architecture. The next and not last. And architecture, as I said for pile 1, I think, yes, it speaks to me about something very long lasting, just like architecture that survives for millennia. Like we have pyramids and other sphinx, or I don't know, from like 4 or 5 thousand years ago, and they're still standing, so you are meant for something like this. You may be into architecture. He or she that we are talking about here may be into architecture. I don't know what's the case that fits you best, but architecture, I think it's more like what I've just said, like you are meant for something that lasts that long. The least and not the last, Amerindians, Native Americans, I guess. So maybe you are a Native American. Maybe the person you are meant to be is maybe the person that we talk about is. Or maybe you, again, see some kind of movie or animation about Native Americans that inspires you to move forward from this person. I don't know what is the case here, but it's time for you to get to the light, just like now I opened up the lights. Yes, I hope this was some kind of confirmation for you. I hope this reading really did help you in some way or another. I'm sorry that you go through these things, and I'm sorry that you have to hear these things from me, but again, good things are still out there for you, and I really want you to stay very positive and hopeful and pray for the best and manifest the best, or whatever you believe in. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you really want to, and if you are interested in readings with runes like this one here. Don't forget also to give a really big thumbs up for this reading if it did something good for you. And we'll see you next time then. Bye bye, lots of kisses.